Live at 4, it's offer review, and yes, the Magik event is out, and it's kind of a good news, bad news. Well, for most people, it's going to be considered bad news. There's no Magik in the store, in the actual Magik store. So the only way to get Magik shards at this event is by completing all the milestones, which has about 100, and then there's another 50 in one of the 5 ornaments. I can't remember which one. So a total of 150, just enough to unlock her. So that is the bad news, without a doubt. If you ask me, this screams legendary unlock requirement, possibly. But there's only so much you can get. Now, I do recommend watching Boyan's video about this, where pretty much all of his predictions in this video were accurate, except for that, what I just mentioned right now. What he also mentions is that the Blitz giving 22 per day. And so he's predicting 4 to 5 rotations per day to cap out all the milestones. And the milestones, if you look, there is a lot of good stuff in the milestones. There's just not a lot of Magik shards, but 5 red phoenixes in there, which I think is a pretty good milestone. One thing also mentioned is that the store... you can blitz up to 8 rotations a day, and you will get the 22 snowflake currency, which can be used to be purchasing gear. So if you do the 8 rotations per day, or if you manually blitz, you could get a lot of extra gear. But I think what people really want is not gear, but Magik shards. People that want gear are not necessarily the people that want Magik shards, and vice versa. So it's kind of a teal gear heavy event, which is good for somebody like me. But if you're looking for Magik shards, this event is kind of a thumbs down and pretty stingy, at least in my initial looking at it, which has only been 15 minutes. If anything else happens, I will update. If my understanding of this event changes, I will put it out in future videos. But that is my current understanding of the Magik event. Kind of stingy the way it stands. Link to this video will be in the description. Also, let's talk about, it's about time for the next Origin Gear Challenge difficulty. It's been a long time since we've had an increased difficulty, and it would be nice to get 13s, 14s, or 15s in some sort of next Origin Gear, or the 14 uniques would be extremely helpful for sure. Why does my Icarus and Cersei never go first in arena? The opponent's Icarus and Cersei always goes first. Is this intended? So there's a couple characters that can speed up your team. Emma and Cable speed up the team, and then Loki specifically speeds up Cersei. And this reply to this post is probably one of the best replies I've seen. And I've made 2 separate videos about this, but it's quite simply put here in this Reddit post. If your opponent is running Emma and Loki, then you have to run Eternals, Emma, Loki, and Cable. This way you'll be going faster. If your opponent is running this team, Eternals, Emma, Loki, and Cable, you use Infinity Watch, right? If your opponent is using, and this is the most common team I see right now, Eternals, Emma, Zemo, and Doom, you use Eternals, Emma, Cable, and Zemo. You basically take out Doom and put Cable, and then with Zemo, you ability block Doom and you get the W. This is pretty much the entire arena right now. Screenshot that right there if you want to, and that explains it. And big shout out to this post. I made 2 separate videos about this, one showing this part and then a second one showing the bottom part. But that is the current arena meta as far as the Eternals. Ravager Stitcher in Dark Dimension 4 and 5 viable. Hear me out. 20% total health and only 18 mini uniques. Actually has a pretty good health pool and has low cooldowns. Required and immunity for those healed. On paper, seems like a viable budget choice. Any whales trying me out because I need to know if this works on paper or actually works. And that's where I'm at. I would love to know if this works. I'd love to know if someone uses Ravager Stitcher in Dark Dimension 5. Highly curious to see if this works. The problem I have with Ravager Stitcher is that I don't really like the entire team, and it's a team I was not really thrilled about. And so I wasn't planning on upgrading the Ravager parts. I think I was going to, basically buy Star-Lord T'Challa and then just sit on my Ravagers unless I absolutely had to. All right, let's go to offer review. And we've got a bunch of different offers to talk about. We're going to skip through a lot of the snowflake offers because I think those are better towards the end of the event, just to see if it's worth it to get the milestones. Upgrade to premium. So this is for the RTA battle pass. If you want to not play RTA that much, you can get the battle pass instead. And it'll also, if you miss any days, this will help you finish off the battle pass. So this is if you already purchased the $20 battle pass, and then this is another $20. Anyways, let's go on. All right, big bundle of snow. We're not going to recommend this. And the reason why I'm not going to recommend this is that the reason why you buy this is to get the milestones, not necessarily for the teal gear. But the purpose of this is so to get the milestones. And the milestones should be completable if you're aggressive with your blitzing and doing your blitz rotation. A rotation is going through your entire roster and your entire blitz. And the good thing about this event is you can win 4, lose 1, win 4, lose 1, win 4, lose 1, and finish it up quite quickly. You're only trying to get the 22 points per win, which is capped at the number of rotations you can do a day, which is 8. Okay? So a lot of blitzing out there. And according to the Boyan video, if you did 4 to 5 rotations a day, you should be in good standing to get all the milestones. Hence, no purpose in buying this. The event is, weeks out from being over, and so I don't see the point. And so that's going to be my general recommendation on all of these offers that have the snowflake currency, is that there's really no point in doing it today when you can wait towards the end of the event. Wait to the end of the event. Okay. Legacy Orb Bundle. Okay. So this is a reasonable value. Absolutely. So this right here is the T1 Legacy Orb, and we're going to purchase this today. And the reason for that is that I value premium orbs at $1 a piece. So that's $1. And then right there, you're going to get 8 Legacy 1 Orb bundles. And the Legacy 1 Orb bundles for me will have small amounts of gold. And then it also has T2 training materials. And also it has characters from year 1. I'm not going to buy this because I already know it's all going to be duplicates. This is better for newer players for sure. $1. It's reasonable enough. But the thing is this orb right here is going to have Legacy 1 characters from year 1, small amount of gold, small amount of purple gear. Don't need purple gear. I don't need T2 training materials. And the gold is not significant enough for me to justify it. And then premium orbs is better for, veteran player like myself that just turns into Ultima's food. So I'm not going to buy this, but I do think it's a reasonable deal for most players. All right, let's move on. Again, we're not going to be buying this because we're too close to the beginning of the event, and waiting towards the end of the event seems to get the best way to do this, because we're looking to finish the milestones, and that's because that's where the majority of the rewards are, in the milestones. Let's move on. Icarus, hands down. Icarus and Cersei are more important than any of the characters in this entire patch. I repeat, Icarus and Cersei are way more important gameplay wise than any character in this entire patch. And we're expecting to get Spider-Gwen, Ghost Spider tomorrow. There was a post on Twitter and YouTube kind of like showcasing her, like a spotlight video. So I'm going to guess that there's like a 90% chance that she'll be released tomorrow. A lot of people thought she was going to be released today. Anyways, this is not great pricing, but do what you got to do. This is one of the more important characters we've had in the game in a minute. Since the last important character. All right, they updated this right here. Yesterday, we weren't sure what this was right here. We knew that some people were getting 4s and some people were getting 6s. They've now spelled it out and said that there's an equal chance of a 3, 4, 5, or 6 Red Star Bishop. This is not the worst deal if you need the Bishop shards and you need the Red Stars. And then there's a couple catalysts right there that adds up to the value. So this is not the best. The problem I have with this offer is the 3. If it did not have this 3 and it was just a 4, 5, or 6, I could get more excited about this. And I tell you this, if this was a 5, 6, or 7, people would be buying this just to buy the Red Star Orb. And even people that didn't need the Bishop or the other catalyst. But that's not the way it works out. Pretty much for someone like myself who has a 6-star Bishop, this offer is useless as far as the Red Stars go. But anyways, not the worst offer. A lot of people were able to upgrade their bishop and potentially get a 6-star. Anyways, do what you got to do. Still kind of pricey. I wish it was lower, but anyways, it is what it is. Limbo Ruler Orb offer. At best, I value these orbs at $3 a piece. So that's $6, and that's an Armory 14. I value it at $1. Boy, she's super scarce. I'm curious. Being they're so stingy with her in this offer, I may actually buy this offer and try to get her up as close as I can to 5 stars, because you're not going to get her, not going to get a lot of shards out of this event. The math from my initial 15 minutes of looking at it looks like only 150 total shards. Doesn't seem great. And so I definitely want to get her up to 5 stars just in case she's a legendary unlock requirement. ISO 8 energy offer. I do want to point out that this energy right here does count for snowflakes. So this right here, it counts for 1,000 snowflake currency for $15. Now compare this up here. Compare this up here, right? Let's just look at this offer right here. This is $10 for 1,200 snowflake currency, right? Right here, this is more money. Yeah, it's 15 US dollars, but this will convert into not only all the currency that you get for the green energy, you know, everything that comes along with the green energy, but it also convert to 1,000 snowflake. Just keep that in mind. I believe that there's a calendar offer that I like even better. But this is one of the few times where I think this is worth considering. You know, if you really need green energy, you want to get the snowflake energy for the milestones, then there you go. All right, let's move on. Red Star Mega Pack. I value these orbs at $1.50 a piece, so there's 5, so $7.50. Doesn't even come close to $10. This offer is trash. Again, if you're looking for green energy, if you're looking for green ions, I think this is up here is a much better way to go right there. Let's move on. Golden bundle, nothing special about this. And then my understanding is there's a 10 for 10, and we're going to get to that. That is trash. This is pretty terrible also. All of this stuff is garbage. All right, 3,000 energy. Normally I'd value this at $15. But also right now, this 3,000 energy will convert into 3,000 snowflake currency to buy teal gear. So I imagine not only can you do all the things you need with this campaign energy, you can also use it for, it also converts, every campaign energy you spend converts to snowflake currency. So that'll equate to 3,000 snowflake currency also. All right, let's just scroll down to the bottom, and we're looking for the 10 for 10. Scopely, thank you for bringing back the 10 for 10s. Yeah, get 10 for 10 shards available in the campaign missions. Okay, I'm just going to open this for funsies, and I got 10 Nobu. Well, that's trash. Anyways, 10 cores, not a big deal. Let's go over to the free-to-play account. Of course, I get Nobu, right? I mean, he's my avatar. Maybe they know. We're going to scroll past all of these duplicate offers here and look at the unique offers. All right. Again, nothing special right here. $5 for 50 character shards is a more reasonable price. This $30 for 50 character shards is nonsense, especially when they're not brand new characters. There you go. There you go. Moon Knight. Moon Knight. If you want to save yourself time and get him upgraded quicker, $5 for 50 character shards is fine. It's fine. Do what you got to do on that. It's just this other deals right here are just so bad. Come on, Scopely. And then we talked about that one already. All right, again, no, $5 at best, $5. No, $5 at best. We talked about that offer. Let's just scroll down to the very bottom and see if there's anything else unique worth talking about. I'm happy to see that Moon Knight is there for $5 for 50 character shards. If that makes sense to you, go ahead and pull the trigger. And then we've got a 10 for 10 here. Let's see what I get in this one. I got 10 Jessica Jones. Nothing too exciting. Okay, tomorrow we're going to have blog post, and hopefully we'll have Ghost Spider. And as always, thanks for watching. Keep on gaming.
My skin is cold, as is my heart. I'm falling apart with a smile. My bridges are burning, I'm holding